Almeida in the middle.
Hello, Pep. You okay? Can you bring us up to date with injury issues to start with, particularly around Foden, Kovacic and Rodri, please?
Rodri is much better. Kovacic as well. And Fila still doesn't feel good. The rest are okay.
Obviously, it's transfer deadline day, but arguably one of the best bits of business you've maybe done is to bring Ilkay Gundogan back in. We saw what sort of an influence he had against Ipswich. How do you make in terms of how he's settling back in, and how much of an influence is he having on the squad as a whole?
He needs 1 minute. No more than that to settle.
And in terms of his influence on the squad as a whole?
Everybody knows it. He's a good player, top-class player, and he knows the mechanics, what we try to do, what we try to live all together, and so we knew it and it happened.
And in terms of this weekend, it's early days for Julen Lopetegui in charge of West Ham, but how do you see them evolving as a side? Are they a different prospects this year around, do you think?
New managers, new places always needs time. An experienced manager, so being in Real Madrid or national team from Spain and alongside another club, so Sevilla, this is so demanding place, so having a lot of experience. He's an unbelievable person, and so West Ham at what I already had a really good squad, and this transfer this summer bring new top players and especially up front, physicality, especially up front, they have an incredible weapon. It's a really strong team.
Hi, Pep. I have to ask, although I think I know the answer. You're expecting a very quiet deadline day?
Yeah.
Thought so. What's more of a priority for you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, preparing for West Ham or Oasis tickets?
Absolutely West Ham.
Will you be in the queue?
Oasis? I don't know. If we can go, we go, absolutely. So it's a good news, I think, for the world music. So they are back, so it's fantastic for the 1,000 million fans they have around the world, especially here in England, in UK. So, yeah, really good.
The Ballon d'Or voting opens next week. There's plenty of Manchester City players that perhaps will be expected to be in the shortlist, but of all outstanding players, perhaps Rodri, and I know you love your midfielders, perhaps just a word on why he is expected to be in the top three, maybe, if not win it.
I would love to, one player win this award for the players means a lot, so I would love it. So, but I think, I said many times, just being in contention or being there means that the club and individually, collectively, have done a good season. So, but there are a lot of good teams with the good players as well. So hopefully it's happened, but it's not in my hands.
We know the strikers often win, but given Rodri's run of unbeaten games, how important he was to Manchester City, is it maybe time now that a midfielder wins it this time round?
It would be delight. He deserves it, but I guess maybe another one deserves it too. So the people vote. So Rodri had made not just this season, many seasons, and the previous season, of course, was really good with the Premier League and especially in the Euros, winning with Spain. But there are players also they did a good season.
Pep, obviously the transfer window has been difficult for lots of different clubs for different reasons. I know with Julian Alvarez leaving, you spoke a couple of weeks ago about looking for a player at some point to come in and fill that and maybe challenge Erling up front. With this window specifically, was it just a case of the fact the right player wasn't available? Was it a case of the club needing more time because the Alvarez deal happened late? I mean, what's the situation with that?
I'm happy with the squad. So we didn't expect, because we didn't expect Julian was leaving. Well, I expect, I don't know, because he had conversations for a long time ago with other clubs, his agent, so could happen, but at the end always you think maybe he's going to stay, but that didn't happen. And after we saw, but we have, of course, you have many injuries will be a problem, but hopefully in 2-3 months, it's back Oscar and Phil is in that position, and Makati can play in that position, Gundogan can play in that position, Bernardo can play in that position, a different type of players like Erling, of course. So, and maybe it's a mistake, I don't know, but I like to work with not a long squad. I don't like to leave a lot of players without playing for a long time. And when you have a long squad and no injuries, stand a month without playing, and I don't like it. And also I feel when everybody's involved and with the chance to play, the performance of the team is always better. So, and that's why I prefer. I know the group, I know how incredible serious and professional they are, and commitment in every single game, and we decide to go. You're right. When we are not pretty sure, it's better wait. In winter we have, just in case happen, we have another chance. So if I'm not convinced and Chick is not convinced, it's better don't take that step.
We saw the England squad announced yesterday. First, I guess, a word on Rico Lewis and Jack Grealish getting themselves back in the squad. I mean, Rico's had a fantastic pre-season and fantastic start to the season. You must be delighted to see him recognised by England.
Absolutely. He deserves it for him. I'm so happy for him. Yeah, really happy.
But Kyle Walker, I suppose, one of the big names not to be selected. Have you spoken to him? Do you know?
No. But when he will be back, his best. It will be soon. And always is an incredible weapon for the national team to be used, because having specific qualities that is really we need. So, but of course it was late, and after still arrived with some little bit niggles and problems, and Rico was playing really good because the pre-season, the rhythm is higher than them because it was in holidays, and that's why he's in the position. But also there are many games in national team as well, and with his physicality, if he still is, his desire is going there, he has a chance to come back. It just perform well to play here, and the open for national team will be open.
Because Kyle obviously has that seniority, lots of experience, but this season is Rico pushing him as close as he ever has done in terms of for that place.
He's a different type of player. So what Rico gives to the team, Kyle cannot give us, and what Kyle gives us to us, Rico cannot do it. So, but that is what about. It's not long big squad, but everyone push each other, to one position. That is the only way.
Hi, Pep. About your future, I appreciate it must be tiring to receive those questions regularly, but just to try to understand your rationale on either deciding to stay or to go. Does it come from within, you think, this decision, or you're waiting to see the body language of the squad throughout the next months?
I answered this question the first days, and it's over.